Welcome, or as we say in the Polynesian Islands, aloha, talofa, and yorana. Welcome to our Seven Seas Food Festival. I'm hanging out with my foodie friend. This is Veronica.
Hi everyone.
I'm Dana. And of course, this guy is the most important to our Seven Seas Food Festival because this is our very own executive chef, Chef Axel.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Foodie folks, Facebook friends, this is just amazing. We have 55 items at 14 locations, and we are here at Polynesia with Island Fusion and Asia all combined.
Yes.
We got street food. We got frog legs.
I know. This is a new menu item this year. This is on our daring menu items because we dare everyone to be bold and eat outside the box.
Yeah, so when you come this year, we have to ask you to put your dare on, and you bring your dare with you by trying something completely different, something you never had before, and just take a bite, something fun.
Right. And this is new too.
Right.
This is our rice paper quick pickle. And so look how delicious it looks. And you use the rice paper like a little vessel to eat it, and it's crunchy and delicious. It's
delicious, and it's also vegan, by the way, vegetarian. But you know, we have so many fun items. So we have the spam masubi over here.
Yeah. But you put your little twist on it because you do it like a hand roll, and then you put it in panko, and then you fry it.
We make it warm, and then we have a little bit of our special sauce on there just to spice it up a touch. And wow, it's amazing.
But what do you have right here?
We get into this, the famous pineapple. You know, you have to have a pineapple when you come down here. Oh, it's delicious. Wonderful, wonderful daiquiri.
It's a daiquiri. We got a strawberry and mango daiquiri. We have wine. We have craft beer because San Diego is known for their craft beer, and we have brewers on site to talk to about all our guests about how they brew their beer. And this just in this morning, we're extending the festival.
How great
Can you believe it?
What?
2 extra weekends in April. So we're going to go the entire month.
Until April 29th.
Yeah.
Visit us.
Every weekend in April. That means we get to eat more.
We're going to get to talk a little bit more about the oysters, which we're cooking over lava rocks.
That's my favorite.
That is delicious.
This is another daring flavor.
It is a daring flavor, yes. If you haven't had oysters yet, folks, cooked over lava rocks with a little bit of wasabi sauce on it. Wow, it's just amazing.
And this one is our coconut shrimp. This is one of our fan favorites here in the Polynesia area.
It's also one of my favorites too.
It's your favorite?
Definitely.
Yeah. And then the Taiwanese popcorn chicken, we got little, bites for the little kids. They love this, as well as the
I'm a big
rice
K-pop fan. K-pop, a little kimchi, a little rice.
What's kimchi?
Kimchi, some pickled cabbage, some wonderfully pickled cabbage, a little bit of spice to it, really nicely fermented, and then we put it into the rice and make this wonderful little K-popper out of it.
So good.
Great little dish.
Right. And of course, we have our tapioca. I can't talk. So it's kind of like coconut cream. We got some tapioca in there, and the pandan is actually a Filipino flavor. It's a fruit, right?
Yep.
And so you can see this green. That's the pandan right there, the green.
So the tapioca pearls are colored with the pandan, and that gives it a wonderful little green color.
It's so tropical tasting.
Nice little coconut
My
cream.
favorite part about it, it literally has a cherry on top.
It does have a cherry on top, that's right.
And then the Asian street food flavors, you can get mochi. If you haven't ever had mochi, it's delicious. We have 2 different flavors. You have strawberry and green tea. It's basically rice paste beaten down. You put the ice cream in it.
Correct, and it's wrapped up together, and you bite into it like a sandwich, and it's an ice cream sandwich.
So good.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Now, really, a good seller over here has been the Kalua pork, right?
I know. Yeah.
With a pineapple slaw. That thing has been so amazing.
With a nice little brioche bun. You got some like pulled pork in the middle.
With truffle oil.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, and then of course, can't go wrong with some beignets. With pineapple.
It's made with funnel cake batter. Is that right?
It's a wonderful batter, and then we dip the pineapple in it, and we fry it off, and it's like, look at that, nice and crunchy pineapple.
And then, we didn't talk about our poke stack. Now look at this awesome spoon. You think you're just going to eat the poke off of it, but guess what? You can eat the spoon. It's edible.
That's
right. It's an edible corn lime spoon. It's delicious.
And it actually really helps that texture and flavor too, so you get a nice little bite with it. As we said, those are just 12 of the 55 incredible items we have.
Do you know I've eaten all 55?
I know you have.
Multiple times.
I have seen those lanyards, Dana. I have seen them. And so, 14 locations. You're gonna go across the park.
Global fusion, bold,
Bold,
creative flavors.
And very daring for sure. And you know, you can get bus buttons over here. You can have scorpion lollipops. You can eat some grasshoppers,
I
believe
think
it or
you're
not.
scaring everybody.
No.
No. The grasshoppers are so good. The chapulines tostada, you get them in our Latin American area. And they are kind of a chili, lime, salty, crunchy, earthy texture and mouthfeel taste. But it's on top of that creamy avocado.
Oh,
And then,
Yep.
yeah, and then you get the tangy pico with the panela cheese on the blue corn tortilla, right?
Yeah, or how about that cheesecake with a little bit of spicy ganache and bacon and pop rocks? And
bacon.
when you
Candy
eat
bacon.
it, it's like an explosion happening right
It's like
here.
firecrackers.
It's like, woo, beautiful.
But he doesn't like the way I decorate my cheesecake. Good thing I'm not in culinary, because he gets mad at me.
And then in France,
Yes.
in France, we have a
Escargot.
newcomer. Well, the escargot is there too, and besides the lamb chop lollipop, but
My
really,
favorite.
that's right,
Nitrogen fromage.
that's right, that's fun.
So much
So,
fun.
so let's talk about how nitrogen works. Are we cooking? What are we using it with?
Well, nitrogen is actually a cold liquid. It's minus 329 degrees, and we basically freezing cheese puffs until when you take them in your mouth, you blow smoke.
Just
Yes.
like a dragon.
And it's so much fun. It has resonated so well, and it's been a great addition.
Any of you grew up in the Midwest like me and grew up in actual cold weather, and you may have put your tongue on a metal pole.
It's not like that, Dana.
It's not like that, except if you put the fromage in your mouth for a second, it sticks to your tongue, and it reminds me of when I was a much younger person in the cold.
I think
So
it's
great.
way more fun than sticking your tongue
Yeah,
against
don't
the
do
pole.
that.
No, don't do that.
Because then you get fromage.
Yes.
But we actually use the liquid nitrogen as well for our Coca-Cola flavors. Is that correct?
Well, no, we this time we're using actually mixed snow.
Oh,
out of it.
okay,
Yes, so
great.
we're making snow. We make it snow in the middle of a warm day in San
It's
Diego.
warm right now.
And it's pretty much just, you know, beautiful Coca-Cola flavors snowing down, and you get them in a cup, and it's just amazing.
You like the cherry pie one, right? The one that's
I'm a cherry pie kind of
You're
guy.
a cherry
yes.
pie kind of
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fanta.
And Fanta. Okay, so and then we also have Caribbean flavors.
The Caribbean has been very daring this year.
Yes.
Because we're going to challenge our guests to be eating something spicy. We know over the past years, Caribbean has been spicy already. But this year, we stepped it up to a whole nother level.
So we have heat levels. So you can order and say, hey, I just want to be a tourist. I just want to eat this spare rib and not need a glass of milk.
Yep.
And then you were like, I want to challenge myself. I want to be an islander.
Yep.
I want to get some chilies. I want to get some of that roasted pepper.
Or for me, you want to be a dumpy conqueror.
Dumpy
Oh my.
conqueror.
You
right
want to
here.
go the highest level of hot you can possibly go.
Roasted whole Scotch bonnet peppers.
Woo!
Pop
It's
in your
fun.
mouth. Eat the whole thing and chew it. And then see if you can survive.
But don't worry, because another item in the food festival is our milk bar. So you can
Yeah.
definitely cool
right.
off
That's
with
right.
with some milk.
I definitely have a cup of milk just watching you eating those Scotch.
Yeah,
He
you know,
does.
you would think Chef Axel
No.
could have like some heat tolerance, but he doesn't.
No, I don't.
You don't.
But
and he
I like
admits it.
watching the daring people eating the Scotch bonnets, and then wow, I'm impressed.
You're impressed?
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Yes.
And then we have one of our biggest areas. We have the SoCal area. So we're
SoCal is fun.
featuring
Yep.
bacon, sushi,
Yes.
and of course our pretzel flavors.
Yes, and let's talk about pretzel flavors, because we not only have a great mac and cheese there, but I know that we have one of your favorite dishes there, right? The Humboldt Fog cheese.
So Humboldt Fog cheese is actually one of my favorite cheeses in life. And so when I first started working this festival, he told me there was Humboldt Fog cheese. I was like, I love this cheese. So it's so delicious. It's a semi-soft cheese.
Right,
And
and
it's
it's California.
from California. It's aged in a cave.
Which
In
just
a
sounds
cave.
magical.
How cool is that? Right.
Cheese.
Cave cheese. It's magical. Comes with some fresh honeycomb, and then you get some Kalamata olives and pretzel stick with that. So you got some salty, you got some sweet, and it works all in with the earthy flavors of the Humboldt Fog cheese.
It all literally just melts in your mouth.
It does.
And the
So
pretzel
good.
shop also has some daring items for you.
Yes.
And one of them is the crawfish Mary, which is not only but a Bloody Mary in a nice little cup, but it has a whole crawfish sitting right on top, and it's really a fun way to start your morning.
I know. I like open it and then I
Right.
sucked out all the
That's right.
juice.
I've met
Delicious.
some foodie from New Orleans, and that was their favorite dish.
Wonderful. Now the sushi tower, right?
Yes.
You're doing two different hand rolls.
Yes. One of them is vegan.
One of them is vegan. Yes, it's kale and portobello mushroom. And then of course we have the spicy tuna, which is always popular.
Had one the other day.
And then you have to have the sake with the
Sake.
with the bus button,
Okay,
right?
you might not know what a buzz button is. It's also known as a Szechuan button. So back in the day, or even now, people use it as medicinal purposes.
Right.
because if you have like a toothache or something, maybe you got that canker sore, you just kind of chew on this little flower. It's so pretty. It's not garnish.
No.
You bite into it and you chew it. But Chef puts it in sake.
And what happens is that once you eat the flower, something sensational happens, and then you drink, and it completely changes the complexity of the beverage you're drinking. And
Yes.
that's just amazing.
And you may feel really weird from it. We did like 2 at a time.
I did do 2 at a time.
And it was really weird, but so cool.
My
Really
reaction
interesting.
made Chef giggle, I will say.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
When I
yes,
ate 2,
yes.
it made Chef
And then he said, oh, it only lasts 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you have to move on to the next staring item, right?
Right.
giggle.
But you know, we go to bacon, and bacon has some
Bacon.
really cool dishes there. Besides the cheesecake we already talked about, they also have some really cool beverages there, which we have with the Cuban sandwich and
Yeah.
taquito, right? And then of course the margarita,
Shaken
which
bacon.
Yeah.
the margarita is a fun dish. too.
Right, and then on top is the jalapeno popper, which is one of my guilty pleasure like fried foods, but it's wrapped with bacon.
So it's better.
Yeah, so you can have a margarita and have like this jalapeno popper. So good.
Well, I can't believe we took the foodie fans all across the park,
I know. What else?
right?
We have live
We
local
did.
entertainment too.
Right, we
You
do.
know that?
We do.
Chef dances, island dancing on the Polynesia stage. Look for him, select dates. But we have the sights and sounds of Polynesia. We have a fire dance show.
Every night.
We got a woman warrior swinging around fire. I know.
She's pretty cool.
She's
yes.
so cool. Janelle is awesome.
She
Janelle,
makes
you're
just
awesome.
an incredible job. And then we, of course, we have the 55 items at 14 different locations. And some of them are absolutely daring.
Right. Craft beer, lots of wine. French sounds. We got
French
French SoCal, like
French jazz.
yeah, we got that. Oh, we got a steel drum like duo.
Yep.
We got a
yep.
mariachi band.
That's new this year.
Mariachi band too,
So
yeah.
while you're eating your chapulinas tostada, you can like listen to this awesome mariachi.
And we have over 70 craft beers. And folks, we open now every weekend in April.
Every weekend in
weekend.
April. Can you imagine?
I'm
You,
excited.
yeah, you can come here, talk to us about food, about everything. I'm ready to eat.
I think you are.
I know.
I think we all are ready to eat. So I hope you're ready to eat as well, and you join us here at the Seven Seas Food Festival.
Come and hang out with us. We'll see you soon.